Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast from Silver Crow today, and we are in the Great League. So the Great League and the Flying Cup are currently going on. We're taking a look at Shadow Suicune as well as Golbat and Registeel. So really cool team. Really nice to see that Shadow Suicune as well. I mean, I have shoutcasted Suicune in the past. I've actually used one myself, not the Shadow version, the regular one, in the past a while ago. But it's really cool. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. That Hydro Pump landing. This Suicune does not have Bubble Beam, so the move is going to be a heavy hitting move. We're going to see another Hydro Pump coming in. So this Hydro Pump going to be doing a tremendous amount of damage. They do shield it up, so picking up a shield, you'll love to see it. The Registeel definitely coming in. This is great right now, right? Because that Hydro Pump did land on the Sand Slash, and that's the beautiful thing about having an Ice Beam Hydro Pump. There's no bait, right? So you're either going for that Hydro Pump or you're going for that Ice Beam, and they might call the bait, and there's no bait. So great game, well played to both trainers. Let's move on. So it's going to be that Shadow Suicune into Politoed. Okay, so Politoed is resisting both of the moves, so not too great. I mean, if they have Blizzard, though, Suicune is resisting all the moves as well, and they're going for a Weather Ball right now, so that tells me they probably do have Blizzard instead of Earthquake, which is good. Although we do see a switch into Golbat, so now the Politoed will be doing neutral damage with the Weather Ball. So the Poison Fang coming in from the Purified Golbat, and they're going to go ahead and switch out into Hypno. Okay, so Hypno will be able to Confusion down, but the Shadow Ball will do a lot of damage, and they're going straight for it. No bait. Will the Hypno shield, or will they let the Shadow Ball go? They are going to go ahead and shield. A little bit unfortunate there. Would have been nice to bait, but, I mean, sometimes you go for it, sometimes they don't shield, right? So we're going to see a Poison Fang come in right now. That will connect. Very nice. Getting that defense drop, of course, because it is a guarantee. In comes Registeel. Registeel will be hit with an attack. But do they have Focus Blast? We're going to see a shield. No, with Thunder Punch coming in. That could have been a bait, I guess. But they probably have, like, Shadow Ball or maybe... Yeah, probably Shadow Ball. We're going to see another Thunder Punch. And that's going to connect. And we do see the Politoed come in. Politoed is going to go ahead and throw a Weather Ball right now. I think it's just a Weather Ball. It is. So we do see a shield there and the Suicune coming in. So the Suicune is probably coming in because they recognize that this Politoed does not have Earthquake. So Weather Ball is going to be resisted, although still does a decent amount. We're going to see an Ice Beam come out right now. Again, resisted damage, but is it enough to KO the Politoed? It is enough to KO Politoed. Okay, in comes Hypno. They have to shield this Ice Beam right now, so we're going to see an Ice Beam come out. And no, they don't shield it, they just let it go. Oh yeah, they have one more Pokemon. For some reason I was thinking Hypno was the last Pokemon, but they actually have a Medicham, so it makes sense to save the final shield for that Medicham. They're going to be able to win this one because they're going to be able to go right through that Registeel, unfortunately. Because they still have a shield, we do see an Ice Beam come in. Just going to let that go, which makes a lot of sense. Now they're going to have to shield this one, even though it's resisted. It could be a Flash Cannon or a Zap Cannon, for all they know. So yeah, they do shield that. But I think Medicham, yeah, is just going to be able to power up punch and then farm down, unfortunately, before another attack. It's actually close. It's pretty close. Oh, come on, get to it! Oh my gosh, they don't get to it. Yeah, so this Medicham is going to take that game. So well played to the opponent and to Silver Crow as well. So let's move on. Shadow Suicune into Skarmory. Okay, let's see if we could land an Ice Beam or Hydro Pump, whichever one they go for. Going to farm up for the Hydro Pump and go for the Ice Beam, which is neutral. So we'll see if the opponent decides to shield this one or not. They do shield it, so they were afraid of the possible Hydro Pump. Makes sense. So now the Skarmory will go ahead and throw an attack. Do you shield this one up or do you let it go? Just going to let it go. Sky Attack, not enough to KO. That means this Suicune can get off a Hydro Pump. And will the Skarmory want to commit both shields? I don't think so. They do not. Oh my gosh, one more Snow. They both go down at the same time. But that is great for Silver Crow because they won shield advantage. So would have been nice to get shield and switch advantage. But hey, shield advantage is really nice. Okay, so we have a Nidoqueen. Ooh, not bad. So Poison Fang, Earthquake, both resisted. So they're going to go for that Poison Fang. That's totally fine. In comes Swampert. Just going to go ahead and go straight Shadow Ball. Registeel, of course, not a good matchup for Swampert. But Registeel is also not a good matchup for Nidoqueen, right? So we'll see what happens. Golbat is going to go ahead and shield this one. Going to be a Hydro Cannon. Going to be able to go for the Poison Fang. Makes sense because of how low this Swampert is. So will they decide to shield this or not? They do not. They let it go. In comes Nidoqueen. So we do see a switch into Registeel. Now Registeel, these attacks are both resisted, Zap Cannon as well as Focus Blast, whereas Flash Cannon would not be. So this matchup is really a lot worse for Registeel than if it had the Flash Cannon. But still, I mean, Zap Cannon and Focus Blast is the best moveset in my opinion. But we don't see a shield right now. That does a lot of damage. Getting it really low. Probably just going to let the Registeel go. They could Poison Fang bait right now. We'll see. Yeah, they're going to, so we're not going to do too much. That is going to allow Registeel not to... Wait, hold up. So the Nidoqueen will throw another Poison Fang, but is it enough to KO? Can Registeel make another move? It does not KO. Registeel still makes another move because Registeel is really tanky and it's double resisting the poison attacks. So that is going to force the shield. You'll love to see it. In comes Golbat, going to go ahead and go for the Poison Fang. This Golbat's going to be able to win this one because that is not actually going to KO. Again, they still had a shield though, so... You know, it was going to be a good game regardless. So well played to both trainers. Moving on, Shadow Suicune into Cofagrigus. Okay, we'll see how this goes out. The Snarls are super effective, of course, but they're going to go ahead and go for likely a Shadow Ball, but the Suicune will go ahead and shield this one. Yep, going to be a Shadow Ball, so good shield. Does the Suicune bait with the Ice Beam? I mean, it is technically a bait, but it's not really a bait because it's still going to do a lot, but they don't shield. That's really unfortunate. Hydro Pump would have been amazing. I mean, I guess they were probably calling the Bubble Beam, but this Suicune does not have Bubble Beam. We do see a shield. So Suicune can probably shield and go for the Snarl down. I think they could probably get it. We'll see. Oh, the switch into Wolverine, so we're going to go ahead and charge up energy before switching out. This is just an Icicle Spear. Suicune going to go ahead and be able to take it. And then we do see a switch into Registeel. So the Focus Blast, of course. Oh, well, Focus Blast and Zap Cannon doing a lot. It makes sense to go for Zap Cannon to debuff the Wolverine. However, they do make it to an Earthquake first, which is really unfortunate. But that's okay. We're going to see a Zap Cannon. So this is going to debuff the Wolverine even if they shield, and they do go ahead and shield it. So trying to get to a Focus Blast. Desperately wants to get to it. Okay, I think this should just be an Icicle Spear. It is not enough to KO. Gonna go ahead and go for the Focus Blast, able to get it off. This probably KOs the Wolverine, to be honest. Registeel is so good ever since it got Zap Cannon. It's just top meta. So they do farm down with Cofagrigus. Out comes this Suicune, gonna go ahead and go for Ice Beam right now. This is gonna KO the Cofagrigus. So down it goes. What is the final Pokemon? Oh my gosh, going to be a Charm user. You love to see it. Gonna go ahead, go for the Poison Fang. If that was Powder Snow, I wonder how this matchup would have went because the Weather Ball's super effective. They still get to a Weather Ball, but it shouldn't KO. So we're going to see a Weather Ball come in right now. It's not enough to KO, although it almost is. That was actually close, but Golbat is going to be able to get to a Poison Fang, which will be enough to KO the Alola Ninetales. And that is going to be a great game, very well played. I really like the backline, to be honest, because they're both resisting Charm, so they both do really well against Charm users. And you know how much we all love Charm users. But okay, going up against Jellicent in, I believe, the final game. Kind of tough because the charge attacks are resisted, so we're probably going to see a switch after this attack, maybe. So just going to let it go. Bubble Beam. That's totally fine. No, we're actually going to see the Hydro Pump, so we're going to go ahead and just throw it. It is resisted, but it probably still does a decent amount. Yeah, still does a lot of damage. Still does a lot of damage, so I guess, yeah, stay in. Okay, good play. To stay in, we're going to see a shield. That is going to be the Shadow Ball. Suicune is charging up, going for the Ice Beam now. Let's see if the Jellicent decides to shield. I'm not sure if this KOs. Maybe it does, but we do see a shield. Trying to get to one more. Not quite, not quite. You could shield and farm down, I think. So that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be a Shadow Ball, and we're going to see a Snarl down. Should be able to make it. Yeah, able to make it. Absolutely incredible. So what is going to come in? Going to be that. Is that a Sirfetch'd? I think it was, but the Hydro Pump. Yes, Suicune is debuffed, but Sirfetch'd is really squishy. We do see a shield. They're going to be able to farm down, which is unfortunate. No, the switch into Golbat. So they switch out into Galarian Stunfisk. Ooh, okay, so let's see what happens. We're going to see this Shadow Ball come in, doing a decent amount. Registeel doesn't really like Galarian Stunfisk at all. It also doesn't like Sirfetch'd, so let's see what happens. Rock Slide is going to connect, trying to get to a Shadow Ball. Okay, that Stunfisk is over farming, which will allow this Golbat to get to a Shadow Ball. That is amazing. So Shadow Ball is going to connect, and they're going to throw, but that's fine because now you can lock on down with Registeel. That Shadow Ball may have mattered. I would say lock on down with Registeel. They're not going to be able to make an Earthquake, even if they make a Rock Slide. They do go down, they don't make a Rock Slide, in comes Sirfetch'd. They're going to be able to throw an attack. So, but usually it carries Night Slash, Leaf Blade, maybe Brave Bird. Not going to be enough to KO. They have another one, but again, still not going to KO. I think Registeel can make it to a Focus Blast. We're going to see that Night Slash. They either have Brave Bird or Leaf Blade. Oh my gosh, it doesn't make it. That Sirfetch'd does make it to a Night Slash, but I don't think it KOs. It does not KO, literally 1 HP. If the Sirfetch'd got a boost, the Sirfetch'd would have won the game, but we do see a Focus Blast KOing the Sirfetch'd, and that is going to be a great game and a great video. Yeah, well played. I think that was a 4-1, only losing one game. That last game was a very, very close game. Registeel. I don't know well, actually, I do know the IVs because they're on screen, but great game, well played, impressive 4-1, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.